Okay, we are doing stewed tomatoes, and we're washing the tomatoes right here, and we are taking and coring them and putting a slit on the bottom. Over here, I am dropping them in hot boiling water. As soon as you drop them in, it quits boiling, but it's hot. And I let them sit in here for probably a couple minutes, and then I take them out, and they're cooling right here, and the skins just come off them real easy, you can see. And I am taking, and here are my tomatoes peeled, ready to be chopped up. I'm running out of room on the counters because we're doing a lot, so I'm just peeling them and stick them in here before I cut them up. I have my first pan full of just quartered tomatoes. I'll add some onion and garlic to it, maybe some celery. No, I'm out of celery, so you could add celery. 2 onions to this big pot. It's probably about 8 quarts. I have 2 pots of my quartered tomatoes cooking. I'm just going to cook them as long as I want, and then they're ready to put in my water bath. I just filled up my water bath to this line. That might be even a little bit too much water. We'll see when I start putting the jars in here. I'll start heating up this water here in just a minute. I'm getting 2 onions per pot, chopped, yellow onions, and I might add a little garlic too, I might not. And we'll be ready to start. There's my jars. I have them in water. There's about 2 inches of the water in the bottom, and I'm going to start cooking those and let them boil for 10 minutes. And I have my lids in hot water. I have my daughter chopping onions, and this is how she came back in here with her ski goggles on. I just added the onions, 2 onions per pot. This one they're still being chopped over there. I just added the garlic, about 5 cloves per pot. In each jar, I'm going to put, each sterilized jar, a half a teaspoon of citric acid and a half a teaspoon of sea salt in my hot jars. So I'll put that in, and then I will start filling up my jars, and I'll leave a half a inch head space. Okay, here are my hot jars. They have been sterilizing for 10 minutes. I have my jar grabber. Everything's real hot. I have my sea salt. I'm trying to work fast. I should have this open. A half a teaspoon of citric acid. And a half a teaspoon of salt per, not quite, per quart. Then I am going to put my tomatoes in, leave a half a inch head space. Then I'm going to take a spatula to get out any air bubbles. I have a cold cloth. I'm going to go around the edge. And then I have my little grabber magnet. Put that on. And as soon as I get this done, each one I'm going to put in my canner. Okay, I have my water bath full. It hasn't come to a boil yet. I'm waiting for it to come to a boil, and then I will time it for another 45 minutes, and I will start on my next batch. I have my jars ready, lids in hot water, and keeping my stewed tomatoes hot. The timer just went off. These have been in here 45 minutes. I will use my grabber and take them out, and I will put them on this towel, and I will let them cool overnight. I'll just keep them here till tomorrow, and then I will date them. Date and write what it is on the jar, and you will have stewed tomatoes. So have a great day. Bye-bye.